Is Love Enough, Sir? Is a 2018 film under the genre of romance/drama. The director and screenwriter is Rohana Guerra. As for the main actors, Tilotama Shome is casted as Ratna and Vivek Gomber is casted as Ashwin. Film summary: Ratna is a widow who works for Ashwin as his maid. Things start to become complicated as a forbidden love forms between them both. Will they pursue this love of theirs? In this video, we'll look at the feminist theory. Here, I'll list down a few reasons why this film is different to others and how it represents the feminist theory. First, we have a female main character. She is a realistic representation of woman as she is not pictured as helpless and a flawless beauty, which is the usual case for female lead in romance films. She is not forced for perfection, such as having perfectly styled hair and flawless skin with makeup all the time. Instead, we are able to see details that show she is just an ordinary woman like us, with her natural hair, bare face, and casual clothing. Throughout the film, her appearance does not change and is not expected to change in order to look beautiful, as she is beautiful the way she is. Second, none of the women in this film has been objectified, whether is it sexually or not. In a matter of fact, it did not touch any subject regarding women's appearance or body. Even if the women wear some clothing that can be a bit revealing, such as showing some stomach area since it is a sari, it is not shown in a sexual aspect. It is treated as something normal, which it should since it is a cultural norm for Indians to wear sari. This helps to convey that women should be able to wear what they want without being seen as a sexual object. Third, this film does not picture the female lead as someone who is crazy for romance. Even as a widow, she does not yearn to be remarried and instead would like to chase her own dream, which is to be a fashion designer. She is hardworking and independent. Even though it is said in her village that widows are doomed to have no life, she does not listen to that and chooses to work and earn her own money. This also makes her brave and someone who is able to challenge those who belittles women. Ratna also wishes for her sister to complete her study and not to sacrifice it for the sake of marriage, as she believes to be able to work independently instead of always relying on men. Fourth, usually in films, the female characters don't have good relationships. They are shown to be rivals, which opposes the idea of feminism, as feminism encourages women to work together. In this film, Ratna has a good female friend, which shows a healthy friendship between the two. Other than that, even the woman who scolded Ratna for making a mistake in one part of the film does not end up being her rival or the villain. She apologized for her action and even gave Ratna a job as a fashion designer in the end. This really helps to ingrain the ideal relationship women should have with each other in our society instead of always seeing each other as enemies. Fifth, Ratna is also seen making a lot of her own choices in this film. These include from choosing to continue her dream job to rejecting the male lead. The scene where Ashwin said that he does not mind what others think of them, and Ratna replying that she does, is really eye-opening. This shows that even if the male lead means well, the female lead's feelings should always be considered as well, as she also has her own choice to make. This is something we don't see much in romance films, as the females are rarely given the choice to speak of their feelings. Lastly, other than women, the men are also treated equally in this film. Ashwin is not seen as a stereotypical, forceful and aggressive man. He is very sensitive of Ratna's feelings and wishes and treats her as an equal despite her gender and status. This film also shows that not all men are bad. When Ratna's sister wishes to marry, Ratna was so sure he would not let her continue her study and would bound her to be a housewife. She was proven wrong as her sister's husband granted her permission to continue her study even after marriage. This film really does put both gender in equal light. It does not belittle either gender, as this is what gender equality is truly about. Even by empowering the woman's right, men should never be put down, or else it will be just a reverse situation of gender inequality. That's the end of this video. Thank you.